Hi Year 11 DVC class. A couple of tutorials that I'm going to record for you, and I'll record them as I get requests from students. So I've had a request from a student to ask how to draw walls to a specific length. So we need to go through that because it's been a little while since we've used ArchiCAD and I can't show you in person. Before we do that, can we just make sure that we've got this grid set to 1 metre by 1 metre? Some of you have already done that, but if you haven't, we go up to View, Grid and Editing Plane Options, Grids and Backgrounds, and just make sure that that's a metre by metre, which is 1,000 millimetres by 1,000 millimetres. And we go, okay. So now we know that that grid there is a metre by metre. You know you can't go beyond the 8 metre by 3 metre constraints. So when you're doing your walls up here, double click into wall. You guys are going to create quite different looking tiny houses. So you want to unclick this from the roof. Go not linked, because you're going to need to change that height of your tiny house. If you're 2-story, remember that's going to be 4.2 metres, which is 4,200. So that's going to be the full height of both of your walls. Just do that for your exterior walls, and in another tutorial I'll show you how to create a second story. Just remember down here is where you turn off and turn on your materials for your walls. You can change them at any stage, so set them to whatever, and you'll change them as your design progresses. So let's go and draw some walls to a specific length. So we're using the grid like a map. So Y is up and Y minus is down, X is right and X minus is left. So let's have a practice. So if I click on the grid and go X on my keyboard, it's going to bring up that X coordinate. And then we go, say, 6,000, which is 6 meters. And then we press Shift plus. Shift plus is to tell it to go right. My wall's not quite straight there. Oh well, anyway, we can do that again. And click Enter. Probably wasn't straight because when I started. So when you click and let go of your mouse, just make sure that that little black pen there stays black and isn't white. So let's do that again. X, 6,000, Shift plus, Enter. Yay, nice straight wall. I might get rid of that other wall, so just use the arrow tool to select that and delete. So that was to go right. So if we want to create a wall to go up, we're just going to click and let go of our mouse. And Y, let's say 2 meters, so 2,000, Shift plus and Enter. Okay, so X and Y, just have a practice with that. You can create anything you like. What do we go? What haven't we done? We haven't gone down. So Y minus 3,000, Shift plus. While I'm here, some of you also might be struggling with, if you've just opened your ArchiCAD file and you've started drawing walls, it's come up as boxes. Don't forget up here, this is where you change your method of wall. So I already had it on singular wall. You just left click and choose some different options, or use G in your keyboard to change through the different options. So there's circular walls there. I don't even know what that is, a triangular wall, but there's a singular wall. There's your joining walls. So if you want to keep going until you finish, there we go. And there's your box walls. Okay, so that should get you started. If anyone's got any more questions, just send them through. We can just keep making tutorials and I'll put them up on Teams. Thanks, guys.